Hello again, everybody. This is Ed Hitchens of Energeticcity.ca, and this is the Community Roundup brought to you by Brad's Furniture and Appliances. Today, we're talking to Ted Sloan of the North Stage Theater Society, and he's going to be talking about a couple of interesting, unique options for your children, because in the states between going back to school and now is the month of August. But Ted's going to has a couple of options for put your kids into some creative opportunities. Ted, why don't you tell us more about it?
Yeah, so Stage North is holding, we got 3 summer camps coming up over the next week. So next week, so the Monday, we start. We have 2 camps. We have a young camp, so it's for kids 8 to 10, and that's from 9 a.m. to noon, 5 days, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And then we take an hour break, and then we have another theater camp for kids a little bit older, 10 to about 13, from 1 to 4. And that also happens Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So 3-hour camp each day for those 2 age groups. And then the week after that, we have, actually this has been really fun. We said, okay, we're gonna do like a teen camp, and then a whole bunch of adults were like, we have an adult musical theater camp. So the teens, we asked them that were part of that camp, and they're like, do you just want to be part of the adult group? So we have this adult musical theater intensive. So something for the kids next week, and then something for the little bit olders the week after that.
Okay, all right. So how long have you guys coordinated camps for the community?
So this is our 3rd year, which is kind of exciting. So the first year, the city actually was like, hey, do you want to host a camp? And we'd like to help you. So with the arts and management, someone named Aaron helped us build some infrastructure with Victoria. She's also part of the city. And so that was really great. They said, here's that. We lifted off. It was a great first successful week. Actually, one of our former actresses who went to Canadian Broadway, Ellie Cruz, who has a concert coming up, she taught that camp. So it went really, really well. Last year, we were like, let's replicate it. We are really lucky. We had 2 artists come up from Victoria. So we ran a camp actually with Community Living the first week, because we got to make some camps with them. And then we ran this camp at the Cultural Center the next week. And so this year, we're like, yep, we're going to do it again. So 3rd year, hopefully is, I mean, we've only been getting better. So hopefully this is the best yet.
Okay, so one thing about theater, and you and I talked about it off camera, was about creativity and being unique and establish yourself out there. So what types of exercises, methods will you be teaching the camp attendees? So basically, there's a couple of different areas that we're going to focus on. So one of them is imagination. So we're going to talk about just how to, kids are great, and how to lock into that or unlock that even more, and just give kids permission to have fun. So we have a lot of fun just imagining things. Then we've got like the physicality of theater. There's lots of like movement and specific ways, but just giving permission to go, okay, how does an actor stand? How do we create characters? Another one is we're going to look backstage. So we're going to look back at, okay, how do you create this? How do you do this? So that they get some hands-on. And then we're going to look at some like tools and things like that. How do you project? How do you focus? But we basically start with all of those things, and then by the end, the kids should walk away with, we'll write little plays, so that way they can go out and go, oh, I did this, and they'll have a moment to perform. Okay, all right. Will what you teach differentiate on age? I mean, will it be different from the different groups?
Totally. So for our 8 to 10s, we'll start, and it's just mostly fun. I was lucky enough to be an elementary teacher when I started teaching, and so a lot of it is like, hey, let's get up, let's move, let's try stuff, let's do hands-on stuff. Not a lot of sitting down. It's summer. Kids don't want to do that. For the older kids, so the kids who are the 10 to 13-ish, we do a little bit of sitting down, but again, it's mostly hands-on, mostly moving. And then we take the very basic ideas and we go even further with them. And I have a couple kids who I'm actually teaching for the 2nd and 3rd time. And so I was like, okay, I got to make sure they're not just rinse and repeating. So we're creating new stuff for them.
Okay, so this is a fun thing that people want to come back to. What you
yeah, saying. I've been seeing some names. I go, oh man, they want to come back. That's great.
Okay, all right. So I understand, according to Facebook posts, that you have limited spots available. For some people who don't know where can they go to register? Where can they find out more information?
So the 2 places to go. One would be to check out our Facebook site. So if you just Google our Facebook Stage North, there's a contact person there. Emery's our executive director. You can contact her through there. That's super easy. Just go Facebook Stage North. If you're already on email, then if you go registration@stagenorth.ca, you can say, hey, heard about a camp. And Emery will also respond to that as well. So 2 places. If you're comfortable with email. If you want to Facebook, those are great.
Okay, so if you got that, you can go the registration or the Facebook page to find out more information or to register. Ted, anything else you'd like to add before I let you go?
For other things, because we have a really exciting season, auditions for the next, if you're like, oh man, I wanted to be part of it, auditions for our season, which includes a Peace holiday musical, which is going to go up in December, for Mamma Mia, which I'm getting to direct, is going up in February, and for Bluebirds. We have auditions happening on the third week of August. I think it's around the 18th. It's not the long weekend because no one's here, but if you go to our Facebook site, there's the dates and times like that. So yeah, if you want to be part of our season, we'd love for you to audition. You don't need any experience. We just want you to show up.
Okay, all right. When's the deadline for the registration for the camps, by the way?
That will be Friday at 5 p.m. So
Okay.
this Friday, since we start the upcoming Monday.
All right, so registration ends at Friday at 5 p.m. So get yourself into registration for these theater camps. That's all the time we have. Ted, thank you very much for the time. This has been Ed Hitchens with Energeticcity.ca for the Community Roundup. Once again, the Community Roundup is brought to you by Brad's Furniture and Appliances.